Hi, my name is Scarlett. I'm one of the maintainers for the Gulf Coast Mesh. I'm going to be showing you how to flash any ESP32 based LoRa device, like a Heltec V4 from Heltec, the Heltec V3, for NRF devices like the TP096, the Heltec T114, and other NRF devices like the racks that will be slightly different, and you can find them in a different video. So what we're going to be flashing is a Heltec V3 today, but it's exactly equivalent to a Heltec V4. So the first thing you're going to want to do to either flash client or companion is hold down this top button, plug in the device, and the display shouldn't turn on. You should see a little flash. Next, we're going to come to the setup. So first, we're going to be setting up a client. This would connect to your phone. We're going to hit set up a client. We're going to select the Heltec V3. And give it a second to pull the version. Hit next. Select your serial port. It may at the top or the bottom. You should see either bridge converter, or it may show up as something different if you're using a different device, like the Heltec 4, as the wiring may be different. Hit start flashing, and give it roughly about 30 seconds to a minute. Now that the device has finished flashing, you can either unplug or plug back in the device, or press your reset button. You should see the display load, and now you can connect to it either using the Gulf Coast Mesh app, Meshcore app, or whichever mesh app of your choice. Now what we're going to be doing is flashing this as a repeater. Same thing, hold down the top button, and press the bottom button. This is the same thing as holding down the button and plugging it in. Nothing should show up on the display. We're going to come here, set up a repeater. Next device, this is the Heltec V3, but if you're using a Heltec V4 or any other device, select it in the list. If you don't see your device in that list, feel free to contact me via the Discord, Facebook, or email, and it can show up there. I'm going to be using the V1.15 release as there's a current bug in the V1.16. Next, we're going to connect. Same thing. Hit connect. Start flashing. Now that it's finished flashing, you're going to want to unplug the device or press on the reset button. Plug it back in. Hit reconnect device. We're going to reconnect, configure. Next, we're going to enter in what you'd like to name the device. We're going to name this as select the location that you're going to be mounting it. It's recommended to set this, not exactly, but somewhere nearby, somewhere nearby. That way it's clear where your repeater is. We're just going to set it right here. Next, we're going to set the height, just set it around where it will be. This is just for logging. An email, this is just used for registering your prefix and in case a network administrator needs to contact you for repeater failure, causing an issue with the network, any of that sort. You're going to want to enter your admin password. This is going to be how you get into a repeater over the LoRa network from another client. Next, you're going to have to set your CR. This is going to be dependent on, changes how your device TX or transmits out. Your best bet is to start at 5 and work your way up if you aren't able to get good connection. The higher that number may cause issues in terms of bandwidth, not bandwidth exactly, but in terms of your ability to get out. So it's best to start on a lower number. If everyone runs a higher number, it can degrade the network. Hit join the mesh. And give it roughly about a minute to send all these commands to the device. Now what it's going to be doing is verifying that your public key hasn't been used before. This is going to be to ensure that no one else uses your prefix, which is used into determining how messages are sent and how it's received. Once you get this, your device is now ready, and you will see it has already reserved your prefix to ensure there isn't a duplicate. And that's just about it. You're going to have a repeater that you can plug in and use.